What's shaking, nerds? Welcome back to another barter or bust video. This is where I'm going to look at some of the trades from dealers. We're going to focus in on one and see if it's worth it. Today we've got a mechanic level 3. It's 4 GP coins for this M4A1. So stick around and let's just go see if it's worth it. Let's just talk about the basics of this trade first. So you need 4 GP coins. You need to have mechanic level 3 unlocked. You give them to him, and then you get this Lavoa M4A1. This M4 isn't the end all be all, but it's not that bad either, for sure. It's somewhere in the middle ground. Now, it doesn't come with anything like a foregrip, a sight, like some of the trades do, but it does come with everything ready for you to put it on there. So if you want to buy a flashlight, the key mod's already there. If you want to put a foregrip on there, it's the key mod, the 6-inch guide's already on there for you. And same thing if you want to put a sight on there. Since you already have mechanic level 3 already leveled up to even do this trade, I'm sure skier's up to at least level 3 also. So you have options now for, what foregrip you want to use, flashlight, what sight you want to use, and you don't have to go balls to the wall with the best of the best. You can just put some slightly good ones on there, and the gun actually does do fairly well. Unfortunately, it doesn't have any sort of silencer on there, but it is equipped for you to just put the basic NT4 M4 silencer right on the gun. But again, that's an extra 30,000 rubles just to silence this weapon. And that's not including the foregrip you're probably going to have to put on it, the magazine you're going to have to buy for it, and the reticle. So here's the big issue with it. Is it worth the trade with these GP coins? Because GP coins right now are roughly, as you can see, they're roughly around 25 to 30,000 rubles a piece. So this gun comes out to, let's say on the low end, 110,000 rubles. And now you have to add what, like another, if you want to make the gun pretty good, another at least 80,000 rubles into it, maybe 50. Is it worth it? Well, again, let's do some diving here. You might not have to buy all the GP coins from the flea market. Maybe you found 1 or 2, and you can find GP coins actually in buried caches or in ground caches. You can find them in Sherman's like little crate area. You can find them on dead scavs. You can find them in the plastic suitcases, in the safes, sports bags, and even jackets. So you have a good option of when you're just out in the world of Tarkov searching stuff, you might come across 1 or 2 and just need to finish this trade by buying, say, another 1 or 2 of them. So now we'll take a look at a stock M4 compared to the Lavoa M4 we're getting for the GP coin trade here. I do want to let you know that a stock M4 roughly from the trader is 64,000 rubles, and right now at this time of the wipe, this M4 with the Lavoa trade is going for roughly 100, like I said, to 110,000 rubles. So a stock M4 has 61 ergo, the Lavoa has 77. The vertical recoil is 85 in the stock, the Lavoa has 68, and 235 horizontal recoil for a stock M4 where the Lavoa has 186. And we haven't even put all the attachments on there that we're going to want to do to complete this. So it is hit or miss. I'm not going to lie to you. It's whether or not you really want an M4 or not. So if you're looking for an M4 and you're willing to pay, say, 40,000 extra rubles, this is a great starting place for you. Now, if you want a specific, loadout for your M4, this might not be the best starting place, right? Maybe you will start with a stock M4 and then mod it from there. But if you're just wanting to play, with an M4, you've got some decent ammo and you're like, let me just run one, this actually is a good starting place for you. Like I said, all you have to do is buy some sort of optics, buy a foregrip, a flashlight, and it's pretty much ready to go unless you do want to silence it, which, you know what, to be honest, I'd highly recommend you do because this thing is super loud. Now, the ammo you're going to be using for this gun is 5.5645, and the best ammo, like the king of ammo for this gun, is the M995. But here's the thing, if you're using M995, which is crazy expensive, it's ridiculously expensive, you're probably not using this gun with it. And if you are, hey, all the power to you, you probably are just a rich man, but it does do 40 damage. The pen power is 53 and the armor damage percent is 52. Now, where I'm going with this though is probably you should be using more of like M855A1. It's great ammo. It's not definitely as good as M995, but it's a lot cheaper. I think M995 right now is like $12 around, where M855A1's $3 around. It still does a little more damage, so 45 damage. The pen power isn't as good, it's 43, and the armor damage percent is the same, it's 52%. Now, this is the ammo I would probably tell you to lean on, and the thing is, you might not have Peacekeeper level 3 available to you at this current time, but if you are making this trade, you probably do have Peacekeeper level 2 open, which then you can just switch over to M856A1. There is a battle sometimes with whether or not M855A1's better or M856A1's better. I'm a fan of the M855A1, you know, and it's all preference based, whatever you feel like you're doing more with. But remember that this ammo, the M855A1, is not tracer, where the M856A1, sorry, is a tracer type ammo. Now, I always do this for these types of barters. I always show you the best beginner ammo. Also, you wouldn't be using it probably for this gun because it's just a waste. But, you know, if you're just starting out in Tarkov and maybe you're just wanting to know what ammo is the best for these types of guns at level 1 traders, well, you're going to be looking at 5.56, 55 HP. This does 72 damage, barely any pen power, 9, and the armor damage percent is 22. So what you're going to want to do for this gun is either make sure you're hitting those headshots or just go full on to the legs. It's not too bad because if you just leg meta them, you're doing a ton of damage. But it is a waste for this gun. I'm not going to lie to you. I would never recommend you use 55 HP in this build. But if you are, you know, just starting fresh wipe, maybe this is just something you should know about, and you can get this from level 1 traders. So, you know, be looking to get those headshots or again, leg meta. Yeah. Oh, there he is.
Oh,
got him.
Good
Got one.
shot.
There's another guy at ramp. There's another guy at ramp. It looked like he just went up top. Sounds like he's in.
Check below my ramp too. I think there's two. There's one in power and then one like out here below the ramp.
Oh, I see
Running
another
to
one.
me.
Yeah. Got him.
Good job. Good job.
Oh, I got. Are you going through the center?
I'm by the van. I'm by the van here. I'm hugging a van, not moving.
Okay, I just killed the guy that went through middle. Outside? Okay, I'm coming. I'm pushing out left side. Left or right of the road, do you think, if I go outside left here? Oh,
he's just the opposite pit.
He's in the corner here.
Different.
He's in the corner here. I need help. Got him. Never mind. Never mind. I got him. Ooh. Push up the other side. Push up.
I am dead.
Okay. Sneak.
310.
We traded. We traded.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
crazy.
Now, before we get into my final thoughts for this trade, I know what you're asking. Geeks, how many Nikita heads out of 5 are you giving this? Well, I'm giving this 2.5 Nikita heads. It's good, but it's not great, you know, especially because it is late in the wipe. GP coins are a lot more affordable, but if this was, say, earlier in the wipe, GP coins do get up there quite a bit. They go to maybe around 50,000 rubles, and you know, spending 200,000 for this build is definitely not worth it. You can be spending those GP coins on way better stuff. But right now, late in the wipe, it's actually pretty good, you know? If you're just wanting an M4 to mess around with and you don't really want to go through having to deal with like oh, what do I pick for this? What do I pick for this? Well, this already pretty much is already modded out for you, and all you have to do is get a foregrip, a sight, and maybe a silencer and a flashlight, and you're done. So it's very convenient. I will say that. It's just a convenient build if you just want a decent gun to go wreck with that's 5.56. I'm not like, you know, it's hard. I really went back and forth with this gun, but I think it is what it is. It's decent, not great like the PP19 I showed you guys earlier in the last video, but it is okay. It's definitely okay. If you like the video, please think about hitting the subscribe button. Think about giving me a thumbs up. It's free for you guys, but it does mean the world to me. I really do appreciate you watching this video. And if you want to watch me do this kind of stuff, I stream 5 days a week on twitch.tv, and I do all these types of weird little experiments. I just test stuff out, see if it's worth it. Come by, hang out, and say hello. And until next time, I'll just talk to everyone later.